Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jack and Mo cooking show. It's the weekend of the big game. And even though my Buffalo Bills didn't make it in, that's okay. They had a hell of a season and they're going to be back next year. And if you notice, I'm representing with my Buffalo Bills colors. And so what we're going to do today, well, the big game tomorrow is the Legend against the Phenom. And I'm rooting for the Phenom. How about you, Mike?
Phenom.
Yep.
I'm going.
That kid's got it all. He can do it all. So I see him as the next Joe Montana. So what we're going to do
today... Or the next
today,
Tom Brady.
Yeah, we don't need another one of those. So what we're going to do today is we're going to teach you how to deep fry a pigskin or football. No, just kidding, folks. What we're going to do today, just in case you're like me and you scramble every weekend to figure out what you're going to do, what you're going to cook. So you haven't figured out your menu for the big game yet. You don't know what you're going to serve your family. We got a show for you. So today we're going to work on fast, easy, inexpensive chicken wings and pizza. And we're going to start with our pizza. So we're going to come right down here, Mike. And we're using a store-bought pizza crust, thin pizza crust, because I like thin pizza. And can you see that okay?
Yes.
Yep. So
pre-cooked.
Yep, pre-cooked, store-bought crust. Put it on our pizza stone. And we're going to start with our pizza sauce. Again, store-bought jar pizza sauce. And I'm going to use a little trick that I learned in working in restaurants last year, where I take my ladle, scoop up some sauce, pour it right in the middle of the pizza shell. And then I use the back of my ladle to spread the sauce. And sometimes I need a couple of ladles of sauce. I never usually get it covered, the whole pizza shell on the first one, so I'll add a little more and spread it out some more.
I like more sauce than cheese on mine.
Do you?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite kind of pizza, Mike?
Right now it's sausage and peppers.
Sausage and peppers.
Usually banana peppers, usually.
Oh.
If they have them.
I'm right there with you. I like pepperoni, sausage, and peppers. Okay.
But I like anything.
All right.
Except pineapple. Which we'll get to in a minute.
You had to go there, didn't you, Mike?
Now to throw that out.
Okay, so now we're going to put some ham. So this is a Hawaiian pizza, as Mike alluded to. And we're going to, what I do is I go to the deli section of my supermarket and I ask them to cut me a piece of ham about a ½ inch thick. And that way it's thick enough for me to be able to chop into these nifty little cubes. And we're not going to use it all. We're just going to do a little smattering because we got 2 or 3 other ingredients we need to put on our little pizza as well.
Only 2, if you ask me. I didn't be saying this.
Okay, so what Mike is alluding to is that we have an issue in our society today where we have a great divide amongst opinions. Okay, so what I'm adding here now are sun-dried tomatoes that I bought in the jar in the grocery store, and I just chopped them up. So we have this great divide in our culture today, this great argument where we have people on both sides of the coin who have their own arguments and own opinions, and we're going to address that today. And what Mike and I have agreed to do today is discuss the issue, look at it from both sides, from each other's point of view, compromise, and put ourselves in the other guy's shoes by the end of the show. Right, Mike?
If you say so.
I say so. Because after all, it is the Jack and Mo cooking show. Okay, so we did our ham, we did our...
Still need a cameraman.
Yeah, I know. So we did our ham, we did our sun-dried tomatoes, and now we're going to do some marinated red bell peppers. Do you like red peppers, Mike?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, the perk of this job, Mike, is all the food you can eat.
That's true.
All the good food you can eat. You know what, Mike?
Where'd you find marinated peppers? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
In the supermarket. in the Italian section.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So, this is our great divide. This is our great debate. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I am pro pineapple. My friend Mike here is anti-pineapple. So what we're going to do is we're going to put pineapple on half the pizza. We're going to compromise. So we're going to put pineapple on half, and Mike has agreed to try the half with the pineapple.
I have.
And he's going to try a piece. Come on, Mike, work with me here. We're going to put pineapple on half. Mike is going to try a piece with pineapple. I'm going to try a piece without the pineapple, and we're going to discuss it. Right, Mike?
Yes. Just to make it clear, I do like pineapple, just not on pizza.
Gotcha.
In case someone out there's like, oh, he just doesn't like it because he hates pineapple.
We know you're not anti-pineapple, Mike. You're just anti-pineapple on pizza.
Right.
Yep, we got it. But you know what, Mike? You know what I forgot? I'm going to have you focus in on the pizza shell for a minute because I forgot the cheese. We're going to put some cheese on top. And I left it over on the counter. How often have you done that, Mike? You get cooking, you get rolling. Darn, I forgot an ingredient.
A lot.
So focus right there, folks. Look at that. You got to admit, Mike, the colors look really good.
Yes.
You got to admit that looks appetizing.
I admit nothing.
What's that old line, Mike, from Hogan's Heroes? I know nothing.
Or I admit nothing, or yeah.
Sergeant Schultz. Okay, so cheese. Mozzarella cheese.
There's that I see nothing too from another show. I can't
Yep.
think of what it is.
Okay, so we're going to put cheese on both sides. Now this is going to go in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes.
What kind of cheese are you using?
Mozzarella.
Just straight? No.
Straight mozzarella.
Store bought out of a bag,
Yep.
right?
Store bought right out of the bag. Because we're all about fast, easy, inexpensive meals that families can make together. Right, Mike?
Yes. But the viewers are always free to substitute their own favorite cheese.
Absolutely. Free to substitute anything at all for any of our recipes. Okay. There we go. Ready to go in the oven.
All right.
So I will return momentarily.
I'm going to follow you. Into the oven it goes.
Okay, so our pizza's cooking. Now that took all of maybe 10 minutes. Right, Mike?
Yeah, if that.
Okay, so now we're going to work on our chicken wings. We're going to turn our burner on.
Set a timer for the pizza.
Oh, good point. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Okay, timer is set for the pizza.
Yeah, no one likes burned pineapple.
That's right. Okay, so now we're going to start with our sauce. Quick, fast, easy chicken wing sauce. So we're going to start with 2 sticks of non-salted butter. And I'm going to turn up the heat on this guy so these melt pretty quick. And I'm going to add in, while the butter's melting, I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of red hot sauce. Pour it right over the butter. Okay. And now I'm going to add a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. How do you like your wings, Mike?
Very hot.
I don't know if they're going to be very hot, but they should have a kick to them. And now we're going to add a teaspoon of paprika.
Is that just plain paprika?
Just plain paprika, Mike.
Okay.
And now it's 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And now we just need to stir this up and get the butter melting.
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor. The Bachelor.
We should get a Bachelor symbol.
Yeah. And anybody needs help with their cooking, they can just throw the Bachelor symbol up in the sky at night, and it'll show up and help. So
Maybe we can get the Bachelor its own show.
There you go. I'm standing right here, so I can smell it. Can you smell it, Mike?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so, every once in a while I talk about the reason we started this whole thing. And the Jack and Mo cooking show came out of a necessity for me to learn how to cook because I was going through a divorce. And I was going to have a lot of time with my 5-year-old daughter, but I had no idea how to cook. So I devoured everything I could possibly find. Rachel Ray, Martha Stewart, The Chew, what have you. And just taught myself a crash course on how to put together, 6 or 7 basic staple dinner items, breakfast, lunch, and I fell in love with it. And as Morgan got a little older, we started cooking together, and it became a way for us to bond, for us to talk about what was going on in her life, what was going on in my life. And then, we talked while we cooked, we talked while we ate, and it really brought us closer together. So that was our thing that we came up with, that we did together, that brought us closer together. And a new thing we're going to start doing pretty soon, Mike, hopefully starting this next video that we do, is we're going to start talking about tips, ideas, suggestions for being a working single parent. So if you find yourself that you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have to raise your kid partly on your own, you're going to have to cook for them, clean for them, all the things parents are supposed to do for them, we're going to help you. We're going to talk about different ways that you can bond with your kids, different things you can do with them, and we're going to take all your comments, all your suggestions, all your questions, and we will answer them every episode. But what we're looking for right now is we're looking for a name for this little segment of ours. So if you have an idea, if you have a quirky little name, something with a play on words that talks about offering advice to parents, do me a favor and throw that idea in the comment section of this video. And if we choose your idea, we'll send you one of our recipes. What do you think, Mike?
I like that idea.
You like that idea? Well, you got to be able to start smelling it now, Mike.
I can smell it now, yep.
Okay. So there's our chicken wing sauce. Now what we're going to do, Mike, if you can come over here, we pre-cooked some chicken wings. And we put these guys at 450 degrees for about 35 minutes. And these, Mike, if you can come on over here.
I'm coming up.
These are from the grocery store. These already have a mild sauce on them. So you can throw these in the oven for about 35-40 minutes, cook them from frozen, and they're ready to serve if you like mild wings. I like my wings with a little kick. So we decided to come up with a little sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these wings to our mixing bowl. And then we're going to pour the sauce right in them and then stir them up. And we're going to do 10 at a time for maximum sauce coverage. What do you think of that idea, Mike?
Sounds good. You always want maximum sauce coverage.
And what I like about these wings, not only are they right out of the freezer section of the grocery store and they're ready to pop in the oven and eat, but they're economical. We have a local restaurant, very popular with wings. They've just had to increase their prices to about 85 cents a wing. These are 20 wings in a bag for $10. So that comes out to 50 cents a wing. So we're going to go ahead. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do this a different way. I think I'll do this with my spoon, because I'm less likely to spill it and make a mess. Right, Mike?
Right.
Because if we know anything about the Jack and Mo cooking show, we know that we can be messy.
Well, making a mess is part of cooking.
That's true. It's very true. So if you guys have any ideas for recipes, for things you want to see us try to make, if you got your favorite recipe that you got your favorite dish you want an easy, fast, inexpensive recipe for, just mention it in the comments or shoot us an email at jackandmocookingshow.com or on Twitter or on Instagram. Okay, so I'm very carefully going to try to plate things. How's that look, Mike?
Delicious.
Looks like any wing you might buy in a restaurant, right?
Looks better than a lot. There's a lot of meat on those.
Yeah. Like I said, just picked these up at the grocery store just yesterday. I'm gonna set this down. So, you know, folks, like I said, if you're scrambling for ideas for the big game, or if you just want to do pizza and wings on a movie night, on a date night, well, here you go. All right, so now we're going to do the last 10. Yep. And you can do these for a dinner party, for your kids and their friends, for your own dinner, what have you. Got any questions for me, Mike?
I know. They're probably keto friendly too, aren't they?
Yeah, I would
Since
imagine
everyone's
so.
big on keto now.
Yeah, I would certainly imagine so. So we got a question last week on our Facebook page, Mike. A single mom wanted to know, where do we get our recipes from, what our inspirations are. And sometimes I just think about, what I want to eat, and I Google it and I come up with ideas for ingredients. But most of the time, I like to use established recipes, but I just change them up and doctor them up a bit.
That makes sense.
Because, face it, there aren't too many new recipes out there every single day.
No.
So we make use of what's out there, and we just put our own Jack and Mo Cooking Show spin on it.
So how can people get a hold of you with questions and
So our email address is
other fun stuff?
jackandmocookingshow@yahoo.com. We have our Facebook page, Jack and Mo Cooking Show, where we share new recipes almost every single day. And we're also on Twitter, we're on Instagram, or you can send us a smoke signal. All right, so our wings are ready.
Carrier pigeon?
Carrier pigeon, that'll work too.
Are they still around?
I don't know. These are not pigeon wings, folks. These are chicken wings.
Okay.
All right, so what we did was we made our pizza with our store-bought dough, some pizza sauce, some sun-dried tomatoes. We got our red marinated peppers, our chopped ham, and yes, Mike, our pineapple. And then we simply pre-cooked 20 wings, and we put together the sauce with butter, hot sauce, paprika, chili pepper, and what else did we? Onion powder. No, garlic powder. Garlic powder, I'm sorry. And that's it. That's all we did to make fast, easy, and inexpensive chicken wings and pizza. All right, so I'm going to check on the timer for our pizza and see where we are. All right, we got a couple more minutes.
All right.
You know what, Mike? I want to talk a little bit about our backdrop here, our banner.
Yes.
The Jack and Mo Cooking Show came out of Morgan coming home from school one day and saying, "Dad, my friends don't eat like we do. They go through the drive-thru every night of the week, after basketball, after football, after soccer, after dance, and they're not coming to school the next day because they're sick. And I have to eat my lunch alone, and I don't like it. So what can we do about it?" So we came up with the idea of a YouTube channel where we simply taped ourselves on my phone cooking our dinner or making our breakfast or our lunch. But I got thinking about it, and there must have been a way, there had to be a way for us to kind of monetize it and turn it into a little business and help families learn to cook easy, fast, inexpensive stuff. And at the same time, help teach Morgan responsibility and what the world is about and what business is like. So she came up with our logo. So whenever I would ask Morgan to set the table, she'd put a plate down, and then she would cross the utensils. So we came up with the idea with a dinner plate and the crossed utensils. And the Jack and Mo Cooking Show just rings off the tongue. So that's what we came up with. All right, so now I am going to make a place for our pizza. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to go grab it.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Yay.
Actually, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, Mike.
Not quite there.
Not quite there. Okay. So, folks, we have other episodes you can enjoy. We have a video on our Facebook and our YouTube channel with, and here, help me out, Mike, with a Mexican feast, a three-course Mexican meal, where we made baked chicken tacos, we made waffle toasted quesadillas, and what else did we do? Nachos.
Nachos.
Right? We did all that in about a half an hour. Then we did another episode of a Caribbean stir fry with ingredients you'd find right in the grocery store. So we
Peppers,
had
onions, mango.
Yep, pineapple, and you didn't say anything about that because you like pineapple, and
Just not pizza.
chicken, and what else did we put in there, Mike? Some cucumbers. And then we have another episode where we did a waffle toasted sandwich from our cookbook, Jack and Mo Cooking Show, Waffle Witchcraft. And that was a cranberry, ham, cheese, spinach with multi-grain bread and a waffle iron.
That was good.
Very soon we're going to be posting another video right after this one where we did a tostada waffle, where we made a Mexican waffle, where we made a waffle batter with peppers and some taco seasoning, and then we topped it with taco seasoned beef, tomatoes, cheese, lettuce, what else, Mike? Guac. You didn't partake in the guac, but we had guac with sour cream. Not sauerkraut.
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Sorry.
Sauerkraut does not belong on tacos, Mike. I will make that stand.
I'm with you on that.
So
we should make something with sauerkraut though.
Yeah, we should. Maybe we'll do sausage, quick, easy, fast sausage sandwiches with peppers, onions, and sauerkraut.
Sounds good.
And then we have our YouTube channel. And on our YouTube channel, there's at least 13, 14, or 15 episodes of all different things Morgan and I have cooked together over the years. And again, our mission is to help families learn to cook together more, eat healthier, and sit around the kitchen table, put the devices away, and simply talk. That's the way I was raised. I'm sure that must be the way a lot of you folks were raised. And you can find a whole bunch of our recipes. Oh, you know what we haven't talked about, Mike? The website.
Oh, yeah.
jackandmocookingshow.com. We've got a bunch of recipes on there for you, all different kinds of things, from this pizza to our Caribbean stir fry to our stuffed Italian chicken. And we also offer a meal prep kit service where we will deliver meal kits to your home with the ingredients, with a recipe, and all you have to do is open it up and cook with your family. What could be easier, Mike? I know.
You came in and cooked it for them?
Yeah, well, you know, we do
That would cost extra though, right?
Yeah, well, we've done that in the past. Pre-COVID-19, we did date night classes where we went right into the home and we showed a couple how to make a salad, a dinner, and a dessert, and then we got the hell out of Dodge. And what we're working on now, folks, are Facebook Live classes. So we can do a private video class for you, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, in the privacy of your your own home, right on social media.
And kids.
And kids, absolutely. We can do birthday parties that way as well. We also have a cookbook. So if you have any questions, suggestions, comments for us, please, you know, there's so many different ways to reach us. Just reach out and we'll get right back to you. All right, I think I heard the oven, Mike.
Yep, the timer went off.
Oh, I gotta come back and get my
Oven mitt. Always important when taking stuff out of the oven.
That's right.
You always want to have one or two. We're watching you.
Okay.
You made a little doo-doo-doo in there twice.
And here is
Kind of like the Jeopardy countdown.
our pizza. Can you get a shot of that, Mike?
Yeah.
How's that look?
Looks good.
All right, we're gonna use our handy dandy.
What'd you cook it at? I don't think you said what temperature.
Oh, we cooked it at 400 degrees for about 15, 20 minutes. I like my pizza a little crispy, so I left it in for a couple extra minutes.
I gotcha.
And every time I make a homemade pizza, I try really hard to cut it all the way through, because my biggest pet peeve with our local pizza parlors, excuse me, is that it's never cut all the way through. And every time I grab a piece, I always pull the cheese off of another slice.
You can also party cut this.
Yeah, we don't
As
do
we
that here,
discussed
Mike. Sorry.
As we discussed before.
Yeah, I actually don't know what that means. I imagine it just means making more pieces.
Yeah, and you cut it like square. Like you make 4 cuts one way, then 4 cuts straight across.
Ah.
There.
Gotcha. All right. Look at that
All right,
clean
we're gonna
cut,
plate
Mike.
this. Nice cut.
Okay. Can we get a nice close-up shot of the plate there, Mike? I'm gonna set it down.
All right.
Move these out of the way.
Sure.
How's that?
That looks good.
Pizza and chicken wings. Our Jack and Will cooking show. Okay, folks. Well, that's all we got for today.
Are we gonna try them?
Yeah, we're gonna give them a try. But that's the recipe for today: pizza and chicken wings. Here you go, Mike. Would you lock the camera down? Yep. Whoop. Is it?
Nope.
You know what? I don't think it is. Good call. Good call, Mike. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And so I'm going to take that one. That one's going to be mine. And here is one with the pineapple. And there you go.
All right.
Order up. One pizza wing chicken special. Our Jack and
Let's
Will
give it a
cooking
try.
show.
Well, we gotta have our competition now, right?
Yeah, so,
Gotta tell them if I like it or not.
yep. So even though it doesn't belong on pizza, you can still enjoy it.
Can I?
You can. I give you permission. What do you think?
That's not bad.
That's almost, it's good. That's
Yep.
almost the way of saying it's good.
That's pretty good.
All right. My turn. So, Mike and I have agreed to disagree, which is what our country needs to do more of. Folks, that is the Jack and Will cooking show for today. Go Phenom. And to wrap it up today, I'm going to do a quick pass off to Mike. There you
I
go.
got it.
Thank you, everybody. Happy cooking. Have a great day.